Let's face it, you've got to get them to bite before you can break them off. So if you're throwing that Topwater on 20-pound line, you're probably going to get a lot more bites on 12, and you're going to get a lot more fish in the boat. Because has anybody ever thrown a topwater bait in a swimming pool or something like that, really clear water? If you ever get a chance to do that, tie on a bigger line, like a 20-pound line, 20-pound mono or something, and if you throw your topwater bait out there, you can see the shadow of that line on the bottom of the pool or on the bottom of the lake. Because that line's such a big diameter, it's actually blocking a little bit of light that's penetrating the surface, and you can see a perfect shadow going all the way to your bait. And I noticed that 7 or 8 years ago, and I downsized a lot of my line on topwaters for that reason, and started getting a lot more bites just by eliminating that shadow as much as I could and trying to be as stealthy as I could with a bait like a D-pop that's gonna be catching fish that are very target oriented. You know, if you're fishing a walking bait or a buzz bait, something that's moving constantly, it's not that big of a deal. But when you're fishing a target oriented fish that you're trying to make bite, you know he's sitting right here. You want to be as stealthy as you can and have every advantage you can where that fish doesn't know you're in the area, where you've got the element of surprise. That's how you catch a lot of those target fish, just having that element of surprise. Everybody want to hear about where it came from, the originator? All right, let's do some history. So several people now have a signature series buzz frog. There's a couple on the market with several guys, and I kind of laugh every time I I see that, because I feel like that kind of makes it their own, like they came up with the idea. But a guy named Todd Alton, anybody ever heard of him? Lives at Lake Wiley. He is the originator of the buzz frog. Him and Chris Baumgartner, it's their brainchild. As far as I know, they were the first people to ever do this. And I'm gonna say that was probably somewhere along the lines of 15 years ago. So it's been a long time. And it was a simple thing, and it was amazing, and it's still amazing how well they bite it. But Todd just took a simple white Zoom horny toad, slid it up on a buzz bait, you've got a buzz frog. So that's the backstory on it. Everybody that's got a signature series, they stole it from Todd. So let them know. No, I'm just picking. But there's two main types of buzz baits and two styles. I mean, I know we talked about the buzz frog, and I throw a buzz bait with a trailer of some sort, either be the buzz frog or some other type of trailer, 90% of the time. Rarely ever do I throw a skirted buzz bait anymore. And the main reason for that is buzz bait's a pretty basic design. You know, it's a blade R bend going to the head. You've got your hook. The main difference, the way you can dress them up, like I talked earlier, skirt versus soft plastic on there, or some type of clacker. This is a Demiki buzz bait. It's called an MTB Noisy, and it's got a clacker on it. I don't know if you have to come see it. It's a really loud clacker. It makes a lot of noise. I like the clacker better early in the year, before fish have seen a lot of topwater baits. You know, in that late March, April time frame, that's when I really like a buzz bait with a clacker on it. Once fish are so accustomed to seeing topwater baits, when you get on up past April into May, they're less likely to bite that clacker. I think it's too obtrusive. I think it makes too much noise. You know, unless you get in a situation where...
It's Mike Iaconelli. This is Bass U TV.
Here's what's awesome about Bass U TV.
You get the top instructors.
You will learn things at Bass U that you will learn nowhere else.
We take the mystery and the myths out of bass fishing.
Real tools that help you catch more fish consistently.
At Bass U TV, shoes are optional.
And I like turtles.
And that's why you want to check out Bass U TV.
Join the Bass U family.
Welcome to Bass U TV.